Hey guys, welcome back to Venus on Earth Tarot. This is Lana, and this is going to be a beginning half of July reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Quick heads up, I guess it's Cancer season, so it's going to be a lot of feelings, and emotionalness in the damn year. And Mercury retrograde is going to be here for the majority of July. Don't know exactly when it starts, but we're in the pre-shadow area, and it's definitely kicking in. So just be conscious of that. I pulled some cards. The first cards were the Four of Wands, the Justice card, Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and Ten of Swords, with the overall energy as the Nine of Pentacles. So with this Four of Wands, could be dealing with a Libra, but you're at the beginning stages of something, building something, creating something, whether it's a relationship, commitment, business, whatever. But I feel like with the Justice card, you were lacking maybe balance, or you were lacking something, or you were lacking a certain perspective. And with that Six of Swords, I feel like you walked away from something, or you walked away from this Four of Wands because it was imbalancing you. And with the Nine of Cups, I feel like someone or whatever you walked away from, if it's a person, is seeing you as Nine of Cups. And with that Ten of Swords next to it, they realized that they inflicted the Ten of Swords on you. And with that overall energy is the Nine of Pentacles. Now you're out here single, looking good, doing good, feeling good, creating abundance in your own life. Let me clarify. Why is this Four of Wands here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Page of Wands. Why is this Four of Wands here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini for the first half of July. Why is this Four of Wands here for Gemini? Six of Wands. So a lot of fire energy. Could be dealing with a fire sign. But with this Four of Wands, it's clarified with the Princess of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So I feel like someone wants to hit you up, text you, message you, reach out to you in some way about this Four of Wands situation, something that was at the beginning stages. Either it was cut short or just been stagnant for a while. And they want to reach out to you. And I feel like they want to have a success in the connection. And it starts by having a success with reaching out to you, getting a reply, and them having. I feel like they also feel like they have to have that confidence to even come towards you. Like this person probably has to overhype themselves, to go ahead and send this message. And with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I feel like they hope. They want to have a success for you, but they know that in order to have a success, you're going to have to still be open, forgiving, compassionate, empathetic, and nurturing towards them. These are probably all the ways you treated them in the past, and I feel like they're hoping that they can still get that energy from you. Why is the Justice card here? Why is this Justice card here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? The Nine of Swords. Something imbalanced you. Something made you feel like you were in a mental prison, like you were stuck. I feel like someone brought out a lot of insecurities in you, or made you, they manipulated the situation and they kept you like stuck and in a lot of confusion. Because this person has their hand over their head, like they just don't even want to hear. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how the damn sword got in their back, where the swords are flying from. So I feel like you didn't know why this person was being so manipulative, or leaving you in so much confusion. But in you leaving that, I feel like that was the justice, or you gain balance back in your own life, in your own emotions, in your own thoughts. You couldn't even think clearly because this person was doing all this other shit in the background, and manipulating you, having you feel this way one minute, feeling the other way the next minute, leading you on, stopping. This person was just playing a lot of mental games. Why is the Justice card here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why is this Justice card here for the first half of July? Why is this Justice card here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini. Why is this Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here? The Wheel of Fortune. By you eliminating your energy and taking yourself out of the equation and seeing this for what it was, just something sent or something that only left you in more confusion. When you left that, or when you called a judgment, because the Justice card is very similar to the Judgment to me, or just because it's the Justice, which is like very court and legal type of card. And so I just feel like with this, you called a judgment, like a literal judge. You made a decision. You saw the situation for what it was. You took the emotions out of it, and you looked at the person's actions. Were they doing the right thing, or were they constantly doing the wrong thing? And by you calling that final judgment on it, or actually making a judgment on it, it brings balance in you when you decide to let it go. And you step into that Wheel of Fortune. You know what I mean? You get the gears rolling to progress or to move forward past this, out of that confusion. And it's next to the Six of Swords. So definitely that Wheel of Fortune, you walked away, you left something behind because it was not serving you. It brought you nothing but anxiety, confusion, imbalance emotionally. Like my voice was just cracking a few seconds ago. Like you probably were an emotional wreck. Like yeah, it was the best decision I feel like for most of you who left. Why is the Six of Swords here for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why is the Six of Swords here? The first half of July for Gemini. The Eight of Pentacles. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. You moved away. You moved away from this because the energy it left you in was mental confusion and anxiety and unrest. And you went to literally, it's like you tried to bring peace to this person and start something when they were, aligned with you. They brought you to this, swords in your back, swords flying from every which way. You don't even know where the fuck the sword is coming from and who's throwing them, okay? Because you trusted this person. And when you walk away, you walk back. These cards are similar. The Four of Wands and the Six of Swords, like these are two people. They're literally balancing. One is balancing, surrounded by wands, and one is balancing even more leg and position higher up, at the tips of swords. Okay? You had to leave that mental manipulation and all these childish games in the past, and you went to go find more balance within yourself, within your own thoughts. I feel like you have to regain a lot of sense of self. Like I said, this person probably brought a lot of insecurities in you, and you have to go and work on yourself and give back to yourself and really balance yourself and be reassured in yourself the way you were before this connection. With the Eight of Pentacles, you worked hard on yourself. You put in the time and effort into yourself to grow your own abundance, to grow your own self-worth. And you came out the end after putting all that work in as the Empress. Taurus or Libra. You have another Libra card, so you could be dealing with a Libra. But yes, you stepped into your power. You know how abundant you are. You know that you don't need anyone else. You might want a connection, but you don't necessarily need it. Okay? And especially from someone who only takes. Okay? You know how abundant and beautiful and what you offer anybody. And you stepped into your power and your worth. This Knight of Cups. Now this person is seeing you in your power and as that wish fulfillment. Why is this Knight of Cups here? For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first half of July. Why is this Knight of Cups here? Why is this Nine of Cups here? For the first half of July for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Why is this Nine of Cups here? Queen of Swords. Air sign. Oh, that you are air sign. In your card at the bottom of the deck, you cut something off with this Queen of Swords. You cut it off. You know what? I'm done. Let me explain these cards. You cut somebody off or a connection off because it was infidelity, it was deception, it was lying, it was sneaky behavior. It just wasn't, it was all of this, the same manipulative confusion that they left you in. It was all of that. And once you got some type of information or clarity on the situation that you no longer could ignore, it could have even been a tower moment, you cut it off. You set boundaries, you ended it. You probably cut this person off cold turkey too. And now they're seeing you as the Nine of Cups. As, ultimate fulfillment, wish come true, peace, happiness, joy. Because they look at you as the lovers. This is you, Gemini. That divine connection. That, soulmate. But what's funny about it is, because the Queen of Swords is right here. You see those people in the background? That's them. That's the literal lovers card. So I feel like in the past they were entertaining other options or other people and putting them before you and prioritizing other relationships or other connections that they thought were more, they were better for them just in general, just better. And now they're realizing that they were wasting their time because you were the lovers card. You were that soulmate. You were that ultimate connection. You were the Nine of Cups. These fools. With this Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, they want to come in and offer something. They really want to start up a brand new, connection with you with the Ace of Wands and bring Ace of Wands. They probably miss intimacy with you too with this Lovers and Ace of Wands. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I know why it's here because this person inflicted you with the Ten of Swords. And now they see you as the Nine of Cups. That's how it is. Mercury retrograde. This soulmate journey. It's a lot of roles reversing. People who usually start off, or the ones who are in the energy of trying to reconcile or wanting the connection back and, being sad about how things ended. They have usually, or most of them have gone on to heal and move forward and work on themselves, self-love, self. And now it's like the partners are circling around and they're stepping into that energy. It's like a role reversal thing. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Emperor. The Queen of Cups keeps showing up, so I'm taking it out. And specifically for this, the Ten of Swords. This person, the Emperor, they could be powerful or have authority, have rank over others, position of power, a lot of abundance. This is just a boss. Could be a father as well. This person knows that they misinvested their energy and time and power into this connection. Sorry. They were manipulative. Because the Emperor is a very powerful person regardless. It just, how are you going to use your power? And I feel like they know that they used it to be deceptive. They use it in their to be at their advantage, but it cost you your peace of mind, the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about love, the way you feel about this connection. You were the one taking the brunt of the negative, or you were the one getting all the negative side effects, I guess you can say, of them misusing their power. And now they want to come in and they're hoping, like I said earlier, that you're this Queen of Cups, that you're loving and still nurturing and forgiving and beautiful and compassionate and blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's how you feel. Not that you're not all of those, but I just don't think you're focused on giving it to that person. Because this person did a lot of stuff. Like I said, they made you, they fucked with your mind so much that I feel like they had you really questioning yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm not good enough, like second guessing yourself, doubting yourself, trying to change yourself. Just why is the Nine of Pentacles here as the overall energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Nine of Pentacles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here for Gemini? Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot. Because you went to work on yourself, to be happy and beautiful. There's a Virgo card, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. Or any earth sign, air sign, water sign, fire sign. And the other signs I said earlier. But yeah, now that you focus on yourself, you're giving love to yourself, you're looking good, everybody else is admiring you because, you're out here working on yourself for self, but you're attracting people as well. Now, they want to charge in with this Chariot towards the future. Could be a Cancer as well. They want a brand new beginning. They want to start over. They just want to go towards the future with you and bring you this Ace of Pentacles. But I honestly feel like you got this Ace of Pentacles regardless if they're bringing it to you or not. Okay? Because you're doing pretty good by yourself. So it depends on your situation. But I don't think that this connection is a priority to you anymore, because it just was, how you go through too much with someone, like, or not even that you go through too much. You know how healing and sometimes you really have to fight tooth and nail to pick yourself out of a dump or pick yourself back up after being knocked down 1,000,001 times, and I feel like you're looking at the connection as, I'm just not willing to risk everything I've gained back, everything I've acquired back to myself. Just even things as simple as my peace of mind with myself. I'm not willing to risk that on you. Not right now, not today. Not that it will never happen, but I feel like you just would rather focus on yourself. Give me 4 advice cards or guidance or any information that Gemini needs to know. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This card is at the bottom of the deck, so it wants to come out. Okay. 9 of Wands with the Hermit, the 6 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. The person could be a Virgo, and I feel like they really want to come in. They're trying to gain the confidence and, that feeling that no matter what the past was, they can still write it or, create a new future. With the 6 of Cups, it's definitely someone of the past. Someone who's been reflecting on themselves. Someone who's gained some enlightenment on their ways. Probably the ways that brought this 10 of Swords and 9 of Swords out and ruined the connection. But ultimately, and it's crazy, this card keeps popping out. They can't get you out of their head with this 4 of Pentacles. This person is aloof, not really paying attention to the things that's surrounding them right now because they're so stuck in their head. It's crazy. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. They're stuck in their heads about you, about this past connection. And it's caused them to reflect on themselves and kind of, become a little bit more wise in their own actions. And I feel like once they come out of this hermit mode or reflection and self-introspection, they're gonna have that confidence to try to give it another go. Now I don't know if you really want this go, but that's what's coming in for the first half of July. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video, Gemini. Please leave a comment below if this resonates. You heard the kid just come in, right? Gemini. So please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, supporting the videos, and I hope to see you in my next videos. See ya.